Well, I got a lot of projects piling up, and one just came. Oh, one just came, and I'm still working on building another car. Body needs to be done. Still got to upgrade the Relarlo. I still have my truck to build, but two vehicles have come. I got a bunch of upgrade parts for both, and I'm going to unbox one today because it's a new one from Tamiya. It's the GFO2. So stick around, we'll take a look, see what's in the box. Should be a quick video. I'm really excited to see what I got. So check it out. So here is the box. As you can see, I have not opened it. It's still all packaged. I'm hoping it's the right one because I have a couple of these sitting around. I'm hoping this is the GFO2. Alright, I got the right box. So we'll just get this package open. Alright, so I'll just pull this top off. And there we go. The squash van. Amazing. I'm really interested in basically a monster beetle for a new era, more or less. I really love the body. I think the name squash van is kind of odd. I think Kyosho hit the nail on the head when it said Mad Van. It's much cooler than a squash van, but I guess they're going off the Midnight Pumpkin idea, and so they're going to use it in a different type of melon. Now, GFO2 is a brand new chassis from Tamiya. I've seen a couple unboxings online. I've had mine for about a week. I just haven't been able to get around to filming it. So we're just going to unbox it today and see what Tamiya gives us in this new kit. Looking around the box, we have a look at the chassis. It looks pretty long, like a very long chassis, longer than the GFO1s. They were quite short, like the WRO2s. Not much on that side. On this side, we see we need radio equipment, etc. I think it comes with a silver can motor. There's another shot of the squash van. So a new one from Tamiya. I don't think it's going to be as revolutionary as the BBX. BBX is amazing. It says here, pump up the good times. Squash van. Pump it up. Okay, let's look inside. Okay, so we'll just pull off the cover. It does look great in that color, but I'm going to be painting mine translucent purple, actually. Even though I do like that color. I think that's what the color... I think they come pre-painted some regions. But ours, as we can see inside the box, does not come pre-painted. Here is the body. Nice and long. As I said, this is a long vehicle. It's quite a bit longer than maybe I expected. It's a very long vehicle. I expected something more like a CC01. I expected it to be about this long here. But yeah, we got a couple more inches. The wheel wells are pre-cut. And they are huge wheel wells. So I think you can put bigger tires on this or use this as a monster truck body. The holes for the body mounts are already pre-drilled, so that's unfortunate if you use it on a different chassis, but beautiful looking. Can't wait to get this painted up. I think it's going to look really cool. So we'll put that aside. Here we got our tires. These are the standard kind of monster beetle Blackfoot tires. They look exactly the same as the Blackfoot, and that means they probably don't have a lot of grip, but looks pretty cool. I'm gonna get foams. Just realized I haven't ordered them. I'm gonna buy foams to fit in these tires because I like to have foams inside, but they are kind of stiff. They probably don't need foams. I just like to make the wheels a little bit heavier to stop these light vehicles from bouncing around. And that's all we have on this side. On the plastic side, we have our chassis. We're gonna pull that out. Here's one half of the chassis rail. You can see there's a lot of gears. Where I am, I can't get a bearing kit for the GFO2 yet, so I bought a G601, the six-wheeled one. I bought a bearing kit for that, thinking probably I have enough bearings for this one. But yeah, it's quite a long chassis with loads and loads of gears. That's one plate. Here's the other side. This is where the motor mounts. All plastic. And I'm just assuming they probably come together like so. So that's probably the width of our chassis right there. Battery box up top. Cool. Very cool design. Alright, let's put that back in the bag. Under that, we have our bill from Load Runner. Great shop on Taobao. Here are the wheels. These are the same size as the rear wheels on the WR02 I have, the Qmamon tractor. So standard size wheel. Here are more plastic parts. I think this is parts tree C. So we have our front and rear bumpers, a bunch of parts for building the shocks, body posts. I think the body posts are probably quite long. I might have to put some strengthening parts on them so the body doesn't slide around. But there we go. Not really super interesting. These are our, I guess our upper A-arms or parts for the suspension. Looks like shock mounts, all plastic, rear uprights. I think that's what those are. Finally, this plastics bag, we got our front steering cups. I guess those are the rear uprights there. We have like a gearbox cover in here. Yeah, yeah, standard Tamiya plastics. I'm really wondering about the arms on this. I think these aren't really arms. They are suspension pieces. I haven't seen any arm parts. And these are also suspension pieces. So I don't really like the arms that come on the WR02 and the GF01. I find they're really flexible. So I replaced them with aluminum ones. And we got another, oh, we got one more. And it's the same thing again with the gearbox, front steering, rear steering. Okay. It seems like I already got that. I already got enough parts, but maybe not. So maybe I got extra. And that's it for the plastic parts. And here we have our metal parts. I'm going to pull out the manual. Classic Tamiya manual. And I'm going to look for how the suspension is built. Ah. They are the two pieces that screw together. That's what I was looking at in that bag. That's the parts. And so they screw together. Not my favorite way to do the suspension links. And there's the upper ones. So that's what those were. Two pieces go together. Hopefully they're not bendy. Found the WR02 ones were quite bendy. Alright. So we'll just put that back in the box. Here we have metal parts. Lots and lots of metal parts. Let's see what we got in here. Parts bag A. We have metal gear diffs. Nice to see. Because I'm going to be eventually running brushless through this. 10-turn brushless motor. So it's nice to see we got gear diffs that are made of metal. And a bunch of other parts probably for that big gearbox. Parts bag B. In parts bag B, we have a bunch of screws. We have our cups, all metal. We have our dog bones. Parts bag C, we have our shock parts, body clips, springs. Oh, they're actually pretty nice springs. They're not the super stiff ones I often find on Tamiyas. These are actually a nice spring set. Might use those. I do have upgraded shocks coming. Yeah, racing ones. But I'll first build with the stock shocks. And here are some more dog bones and bushings. You see in there? No parts number on that. And here is the bushings bag. So they should really put ball bearings in. So we have some brass bushings, and my goodness, there are a lot of plastic ones. At least they're all the same size. So I have that big set coming. Well, that big set's already here. And so when I build it, I won't be using these. And last, we have a silver can motor. Now I have one of these Mubakis. I have a whole case of these because the only time I've used it was on my bullhead, and I run them with the 2 stock motors and then I upgrade it later. I usually don't run these at all. We will build it with this motor first. My set doesn't have a speed control, so I'll be using a Hobbywing speed control. I have a few of those lying around. Now, one more thing is this box here. Squash fan, GFO2, 4-wheel drive off-road car, it says. I don't know what's in this box. Let's see. Oh, in here we get more plastics. That's interesting. So we have our battery cover, wheel hexes. Okay. And that's all. That's odd. We have our gears. So GF stands for gear freak or gear fetish, I hear. And there's why. 2 bags of nylon gears. So quite a few gears are going to be running inside this gear freak mobile. Gear freak squash fan. It's interesting that this plastic set was also in here. Maybe they were looking for a reason to have a box, because usually you'd find the metal parts. Let's see if I can get that to close again. Alright, and that's pretty much it. We do have our sticker set. Looks really nice. Pump up the good times. It's a nice slogan, actually. GFO2, squash fan. I'll be using these. I'm hoping these colors match with my preferred paint scheme. And we have the manual. Is there anything else in here? What else do they give us? Oh, they give us an upgrade parts list. So that's it. That's all that's in the box. We get it emptied. Drop these. Don't want to lose these. Very, very important. So another wonderful addition to any Tamiya stable. I think it's I think the GF series is a really cool way to do 4-wheel drive with the internal gearbox. On the older models, like the twin detonator and similar models, which are basically what these are, just modern ones, they'd run 2 motors, and they get very, very heavy running 2 motors. I might buy one. I do have a chance to get a twin detonator new in box. I might get one of those. But as I said, I have other things in boxes. I have several Tamiya kits half built, and I have stacks of upgrade parts for stuff I haven't built yet. I got to get around to doing some of this work and get this together. So the squash fan, hopefully quite soon. I'll have a stock version done for you to show you, and we'll drive it, and then I'll put on new shocks. I'll put on a brushless Hobbywing system, Max 10 system, and then we'll take it out and drive it again, because I saw the videos, the promo videos for the squash fan. They are running brushless. They're not running silver cans. So I think it'd be cool to see the performance change. So there'll be 2 more videos coming, so stay tuned. Click the subscribe if you haven't, and please like the video. That really helps, and I do appreciate it. So till next time, have a good one.